good. Thank you for the 2. It wasn't really Cleveland Brown, but he did fall out of a bathtub once. So glad you criticized the alternative take culture. It's fine, dude. It's fine. They got to get a fan base somewhere, you know what I'm saying? Thank you for the 2. I don't know why, but when I watch them chat, isn't it like they try and make a joke and it's just like, ugh, you know? Like MMA Joey, if I see a clip of him and it's him doing a joke, it's just like, oh, this is just, there's no like charisma to them. You know what I'm saying? There really is no charisma to these guys. Like there's no organic human charisma to them. It's very, ugh, God, such, you know what I mean? It's almost like there's no humanity there. It's a weird one. Thank you for the 2. So glad you have read it. I've read it. I'm up to date. Why stream now? I've woke up at about 11 p.m., mate. I had a good dream. I had a crazy good dream. Can't remember what it was about, but it was good. So rehearsed in modern, yeah. Lucas Tracy had charisma. MMA, Bedtime MMA has some as well. But some of the other ones, it's just all the jokes just land so flat. And I'm just like, oh. And you know what it is? Sometimes Weasel does this, but the other channels do it as well. They'll make a joke and it'll be like, I know you thought that one up before the video as well. You know? You can't be doing that, thinking up of jokes before the video. You got to let them fly. Off the dome, ski. You know? Bedtime's good. I like Bedtime. Lucas Tracy's good as well. But God, some of them are trash. Dougie's Corner says he wants to beef with you. Oh, didn't you just message me this morning on Instagram? Let me see what you said. Ba, 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 ba. Ba, 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 ba. Why cheer for Magomed Ankalaev? I'll play. Oh, he's starting beef. Okay, cool. All right. I'm not beefing with Dougie's Corner, guys. Good for him. Yeah, I mean, he's doing his thing. He's getting some attention. Let him at me if he wants. I just don't know why you would root for Ankalaev, but you know. Why? You got to root for Pereira, dude. The heavyweight matchups were right there. Now everything's got to reset. Also, rat. No, I'm not an energy drink guy. I used to drink Monster when I was younger, but then it's like, it's bad for you, innit? So I know a lot of things are bad for me, but no, I don't really drink energy drinks. I don't like them. Anyone else don't like energy drinks? Yes or no, chat? Energy drinks, you have to like trick your stomach into expecting them by drinking enough of them for your stomach to adapt to where it needs them. Like there's certain drinks, chat, out there where it messes up your stomach so much that drinking more of them settles your stomach by giving it what it's used to. It's almost like you live in this state of uncomfort, in this state of uncomfort. And then when you drink it, it kind of is like, what we expected. You know what I mean? And it's like, no. It kind of feels that way about a lot of drinks, especially with energy drinks. You got to be careful with Red Bull and Monster and stuff like that. Same with junk food. Exactly, but you notice it more with a drink, you know. No, you're just soy. No, that is true. That is true. You guys just amped up on energy drinks, I guess, which is probably why I get donations in pounds at 4 a.m. Someone convince Ank to move up to heavyweight versus Aspinall. $2, dude. Boom, boom, boom. 24.8k. That's huge. Chat, what card do you think would break that? Jones Aspinall. If I streamed throughout Jones Aspinall, what do you think I'm hitting? If Ankalaev Pereira hit 24.8, do you think we could get 30? I think we could get 30. You better wife up Fairy before bedtime, does? You guys gotta stop being so cringe, man. Female appears on fucking MMA YouTube. You guys turn into fucking teenagers. Does Harry Hunsucker beat you up IRL or do you win? Harry Hunsucker probably chin me. I'll be real. He's a fucking pro trained fighter, brother. I'm good against untrained people just because of DNA, but against someone who's trained, it would fucking beat me. You should have rooted for Alex there, man. Way more fun. Heavyweight matchups are there. It would have been Jones Aspinall and the winner versus Pereira. Everything on the line when it comes to GOATed status. And this put a spanner in that works, you know? Thank you for the $5, the fam god. Oh, I know what this is going to be. Aspinall lost the Poatan fight. John is Tom's only hope of becoming a star, and it's going to be so satisfying when John retires and Tom becomes irrelevant. Well, apparently the fight is set, and they're just working out a date now. And they were waiting to see what happens in Pereira versus Ankalaev first. So apparently that's wrong. Dana said that they're actually set with the fight, and Aspinall seems to think so as well. So, yeah. They're just working out a place and a time. Thank you for the 2. So Ank got rocked by a head kick really bad in the third. He hit it really well. But his expression, posture, and arm movement all moved weird. But Alex didn't notice. Most of the fans didn't as well. One of the shots did change his energy a little bit with a head kick. But I wouldn't say he got rocked by it. It was just like, oh, fuck. That was a good head kick. You guys got to realize, same thing happened to Petrosian against Bruno Ferreira. Being rocked and wobbled is not the same as being like shocked by a shot. You know what I mean? Some shots just give you that little buzz. But they don't do anything. If you've done combat sports, you know what that is. Wobbling is when you literally go, oh, fuck, I've been wobbled. Sometimes shots hit you, and it's almost like you got electrocuted by something. It's like a quick buzz, like, oh, fuck, that was a fucking good shot. And it kind of jolts you awake in a way rather than making you wobbly or making you go to sleep. So, I don't know. It's one of those shots. It wasn't a shot that wobbled him or anything like that. Certain shots, just your body can only ignore so much pain from a shot, and then it like seeps through beyond the adrenaline. You know what I mean? Keep up the good work, Guru. Botched. Thank you very much for the 13 months. Bro, honestly, you got to be careful with what you say on Twitter. I know you extremists certain people get. If they see you in person, it can get dicey. Yeah, I'll be all right, mate. Thank you for the 5. I know what you mean. I do think about that, but I'll be fine, brother. I barely go out anyway, and I shouldn't need to worry about saying that child marriage is bad on Twitter and be scared to go outside. So if I need to die to become a martyr to prove that point to the rest of my population, so be it. To be honest with you, I ain't going to be scared to tell people that child marriage is wrong on Twitter. I'm sorry. That's just how it is, man. If I've been getting death threats, and I see them all the time, and if we see you outside, and this is your sister, right? And no, it's a younger cousin of mine, but you're sending me it saying that you're going to decapitate her and do this to her body. I get it. And that's what they do, but I'm not going to be scared to say that child marriage is wrong on Twitter. I'm sorry. It ain't happening, brother. You know what I mean? Manifesting his death. I mean, I want it anyway. So if it happens in a cool way, then it happens in a cool way. I'm going to crash. They've got me. All right, we're good. Obviously, I don't want to die. But I'm all right, though. You know what I'm saying? I'm good. I don't know, dude. I'm just not going to be afraid to say that child marriage is wrong. You know what I mean? I know who these audience are. I know what they send me on Instagram. What I'm doing is a response to the way they treat me for having nuanced takes previously, early in my YouTube career. So I know who I'm dealing with. I'm not going to be scared to say that certain things are wrong and inbreeding's wrong. I don't give a fuck. Keep the threats coming. Honest opinion of We Want Pics Pod, I say cringe. I don't know. I don't know every channel on YouTube. I'm sorry. I try not to watch any MMA content once I'm done with it because it just gets too much. Ankalaev would destroy you. Yeah, he's a professional MMA fighter, mate. Guru, don't believe threats online are Muslims. They are, though. Or at least they claim they are. Just because they're not good ones or they're not ones that are being devout, then it's a little bit of a different situation. But they're not Dagestanis, though. You know, I used to think it was the Dagestanis. Oh, my God, these Dagestanis, they're so annoying with their death threats. It's not them. It's like the Dagestanis succeed. The white Muslims succeed. And then, like, Pakistanis and Saudis that have no representative in combat sports ever, and even right now at all, they just, like, they lose their fucking mind. And now they're, like, living vicariously through the Dagestanis, basically. Those are the ones that are sending me shit. It's always someone with like a European or a like Canadian or American flag, and then a Saudi or a Pakistani flag. That's all. More like Pakistanis, bro. Maybe not the Saudis as much, but Pakistani flag, I see it a lot, yeah. I see it a lot. But they're like 70%. So I don't want to bring it up, but if you look up a map of something, you'll see a 70% ratio, so... That's what it was, but I don't know. I don't mind. It's only like a few. I'm not going to like... It's only a few people that are doing some shit like that, but, you know. I just get it. It's the only ones I get backlash from. Why are you talking about Islam so much? I'm not. I said I disagree with child marriage, and I disagree with inbreeding, and then you took that as me talking about Islam. But I'm not saying that. I literally just said Saudi and... Pakistan. I say in nations. But you took it as that. I don't know why. Would you rather Bryce Mitchell title run or Trevor Peak KO? People are calling me racist for, like, going against Ank and, like, supporting Pereira. Ank's whiter than Pereira by far. He may not be white, but he's whiter than Pereira by fucking tenfold. I don't know why people think that. I'm racist for rooting for Brazilians against fucking Caucasus people. Just because you're uglier doesn't mean, like, racism should be taken more seriously against you. I don't know why that's the culture these days. I don't get it. You're a coward if you're scared to talk about some people. I know. I'm not scared to talk about them at any point. You guys always do that. Like, I'm scared to talk about them. I talk about them every stream. I talk about them so much it gets boring. People don't want to hear that. We're trying to talk about MMA sometimes. I hate when people do that. I'm scared to talk about the Jays. Like, come on, dude. The fuck? Mention them every fucking stream, borderline. Can we talk MMA? Yuri going to be spinning, elbowing Ank's nose into the place? Trust. I know, dude. Let's go for that. Yuri's going to take him down, dude. I may pick Ankalaev to beat him, but God, I'll be rooting for Yuri. How does the rematch go for Alex and Love You? How does the rematch go for Alex and Love You? Don't know what that means. Thank you for the $2. Oh, I would pick Ankalaev in a rematch. You know, thank you for the 2. Rewatching that Gaethje fight shows how underrated Trevor Whitman is. Coward. Okay, these guys. And there's Niazi. Coward. Brother, I didn't mention religion, man. I said that inbreeding's wrong and child marriage is wrong. And you have felt offended by it enough to call me a coward. The fuck? Like, you just think that applies to you? I don't know, man. Up to you. I feel like people are, like, outing themselves, man. Jesus. I mentioned religion afterwards, but not in the post that I made. That everyone saw. You know what I'm saying? Why did old Disney cartoons already read it? This is how Yuri has the fulfills his prophecy. This is how Yuri fulfills his prophecy. KO's Ank, KO's Alex, KO's Roundtree Allberg winner, KO's Hamzat DDP to fight Tom while weighing only 208 pounds. Wishful thinking, dude. Very, very wishful thinking, dude. Thank you for the 5. Appreciate you. I don't know if that's going to happen, but it would be cool. What qualities make a great champion? Activity. Willing to step up and save events. Flatline KOs. Nothing that these fucking Ankalaev guys can do other than Makhachev. I saw Dylan Dennis say on Twitter chat, I'll say this. Dylan Dennis posted Bilal Muhammad, Ankalaev, and Makhachev and said, this sport's so cooked. Dude, do not lump Makhachev in with the other 2. You know? Don't lump Makhachev in with the other 2. I don't know about that. Dude, Makhachev is fucking fun. He's head kicking people. He's fucking going for submissions at every point. Everything Makhachev does in a fight is attempting to finish someone. You know? So I don't see why people do that shit where they lump Makhachev in with the rest of them, dude. It's like a majority of them, but it ain't Makhachev. Makhachev and Habib were the outliers amongst them. You're right, it was Pereira. It was, yeah. Pereira it was. And Freddie Roach. You know, Pereira did work with Freddie Roach quite a bit. And yeah, Pereira has always been around. Pereira does of my imagination. You must hate Ankalaev because he's a Muslim. Nothing to do with that. It's the only possible explanation. We are victims, yeah. Stuff to do with that, dude. I like Makhachev. I can have nuance in my take. I just disagree with child marriage and inbreeding. And then Muslims get offended by that. Say the insult and the fucking victim will fucking show themselves. You know what I'm saying? But I don't know. I don't get it. Thank you very much for the $5. Humming Doomer music. I know, because he said, do you really exist to me? Is what it is. Do women's MMA fighters lack self-awareness? Imagine going into a packed stadium and every soul there is annoyed and waiting for you to hurry up. They do lack self-awareness, yeah. You know when they, at the end of the fight, act like they've just been to war with each other? Ugh, it's so annoying, dude. Just hurry up and get out, you know? My ex-coach, Mike Mallet, going to KO Murthy? Yes. Thank you for the $2. True. No. He ain't even fighting Murphy.